Alrighty. 1 second. Yeah, I'm doing today. Up. Okay. Now, transition. Alright, so today. First of all, hello. So, this is gonna be up until 5. I accidentally, or I didn't accidentally, I very deliberately went to sleep yesterday and I didn't finish the stream, so we're gonna do this until 5 and like a little makeup stream. But hey everyone, hey Coffee, hey Joker, hey Jinx. So got a good night's sleep, and before this I watched Predator Badlands. Also I'm on my treadmill, so that's why I'm walking. Um I watched Predator Badlands. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. I just remember the first time I watched this stream. Wow, let's say it's been confusing for me because I gotta ask: is the Russian Packmaster still in? I haven't drawn him. Um, I haven't designed him, but I'm coming up with a few sketches. I think. Let's see. Hmm. What else is pretty good? What else is pretty good? Arcane. I haven't watched Arcane. Okay. Here. Okay. Still haven't watched Arcane, but Predator Badlands is not bad at all. Um, I mean, I just watched this, so I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I heard Predator was owned by Disney now, and it sort of feels like that. Sort of. It has a pretty standard. It has a pretty standard. What's the word? Story, I guess, like or theme. It is very violent though, so that's fun. Walk Foos is good. Treadmill time, yeah. Walk Foo was in like the show. 26 draft side pigeon is safe in limbo. For autumn, are you good with adding church freaks like a Reverend MILF upset with sharing love and rituals? I'm not super okay with that. I do have plans for like an abandoned church. I I got a log of man I want to sleep. I'm gonna decipher this. Oh, I have to log off, man. Okay, I want to sleep. All right, see you, Jinx. But before the rest of my classmates had this powering match today, and I knew which one was going to win, and I was right, and I have the video to prove it, even though I wasn't there because of my swimming. Bye. Good job, Jinx, then. I'll see you. You should have bet on them. Start your own gambling thing. Oh, you shouldn't do that, actually, never mind. Ah. A cow just kissed you. It's okay, I'm behind a screen. I'm safe. You gotta add a reverend if the abandoned church is in the game. Yeah, I had like an idea of like having a ton of actually, you know what? I might as well show you guys. Here, you guys are on. You guys are on stream, so I'll show you some special things I'm doing. So here's like a sketch. I'm gonna put it on. I need to put like sketches on community posts, and someone asked about like a tomboy and maid outfits. So I'm not really sold on this face yet. But here's Charlie in a maid outfit, and once I get that done, I'll post that. I'm almost done with this. I'm not going yet, but by the way, we're going to bet on them, but when we realized that no one was actually betting on the other guy, so even if we wouldn't be winning. Yeah, Rec is supposed to be like super muscular. I'll see you, Jinx. I'll see you Monday. What are you doing to the guy? Ambulance. Well, as long as you're with your close friends. Guess I can't be that bad. I gotta do the Dragon Ball Z nipples, which are like sort of noticeable. Just like this. Oh, hey Dark Sun, how are you doing? I'm doing some just sketches, so I can post it on community posts. I seen someone here. Nips is a thing in Moonlight. Yep, they all have all the parts, all the bits and pieces. I gotta. Jeez. Reverend Pastor will be in abandoned church. I can think about it. Yeah, maybe like I want to add more characters in the background because like I really like SNK games and they always have like 10 or 15. Like it's a party. That's what I really liked about it. It's a party. No Nips is superior? I don't know about that. I do have a question though. These three, they single? But these three? they're they're married to the computer because they're not real, so they can't leave. Yeah. No, I can't see Rex. Yeah, you got, I'll get another one. We'll get Rex feet on there. Oh right, forgot to give melanate her a little bit. It's never just so many damn colors in all these characters. Ah, so many of them. And then sick artwork. Just found you a few days ago. Hey, Aurora Kiwi. I came to two of your streams and you ending both times. Hope all's well today too. Yeah, I'm okay. Today I'm gonna go until 5 because I stopped last stream. Add a really buff dude as a background character, just cleaning up the place, like moving train tracks, moving broken fridges. Yeah, honestly, I wanna add some stuff in the background. It's all just takes time for me, but I do want to add it. Maybe in the maybe in the church, there can be like an impromptu little church meeting, and they're just playing in the foreground. You need at least 5 for a demo, in my opinion. 5 is full game. I don't know. There's gonna be like 5 characters total. Cassandra reminds me of my ex who became a tomboy. I'm bisexual. Oh, okay. I mean, well, I guess an ex is not that great. Good question. Will these characters get a partner? I think Rek kind of already has a partner. She's one of the other characters. Let me see. What am I missing? What of the 1,000 colors am I missing? There's a light blue. That's these colors up here. Oh my god, so many. His gun. Yeah, for his neutral special, he uses gun. Something over there is not confirmed. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Okay. So I think that's finally all the colors. No, it's not. God damn it. Please let this be all the colors. Be greener. Oh my god. You can add a lot of background characters like teens blowing up firecrackers in the background. Rex more like Rooster Man. Yeah, actually, his current spray is a rooster. His only spray right now. I have to. Here, I should actually show you. His current spray. Oh, no, not that. That's nothing. This. Once I finish this, this is his spray. This is a representation of who he is. I asked one of my girls to hyper focus on Cassandra's clothes on her top, and we thought a lot of ways how Cassandra can achieve the tape top. Oh, that's surprising. That's cool. 'Cause I didn't think about it. I just like there was a I can't remember where I got it, but this sort of like taping situation is it's from something. I can't remember where I got it from. Yeah, yeah, you know, that is what it is. Rec would train a Dooster to do cockfighting. Well, you know, like, so sexuality on Rec is supposed to be a lot, or like on the older characters are supposed to be more subtle. So like, come on, really? Like, all the way over here? Right. So, that's why he has this thing. Like, if what was this called? A phallic thing over here. So, like, here's his belt. And it has this sort of pattern. It's like split up, but it's still this sort of pattern. And you see in this animation, right? I make a point. Where is this idol? I make a point to have it swing. It's just like a more subtle sexuality to it, aside from like the crazy abs and muscles, because you can still see them. But yeah, since he's an older character, it's more subtle, and whereas like with the younger characters, it's very blatant. It's just typically that's what you see. Like it's a I don't know what to call it. Like not a tool. But I think that's more of a stereotype. Younger people are a little more wild, older people are a little more reserved. So that's the idea. Double-sided tape, yeah. Hopes and dreams. That's what it is. Was it the Black Tape Project? Oh yeah, I remember the Black Tape Project. That was cool. So basically, our idea was she wears a tight type of bra that just covers the chest to protect her skin from sticky part of the tape and keeps her nips hidden and comfortable, and uses the tape to keep her chest stable. Are you a cosplayer, Koofy? Or is it Coffee? It's Koofy. Because that sounds like, you know, sounds like you really put some prototyping into it as well. No, oh, you hate cosplaying. Okay. It's Coffee. Okay. I love making cosplays possible. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Feel like a designer. Okay. And Rec has his giant scar over here. I'm gonna have to bump up my anatomy skills because it's been a while since I've had to draw someone this muscular. No joke, it's pronounced Oofy. Wofi. Yeah, loincloth is a good way to put it. It's a little more intentionally phallic than a loincloth. Ref time. Remove the damn U from the coup. My damn Tagalog autocorrect. Oh. Hey, oofy. I love muscular people that are. He's not muscular. Isn't muscular. Yeah. So he's got this big tattoo on him. Cute. Okay. Scott. No. Coffee. Poofy has liked direct for a little while. I think she said it last time as well. Okay, Sarah X was right. She grew into it. Yep. I think the idea was like, I remember this. I put this out and I said he was like way too big. And I was like looking at how big this thing is compared to Cassandra, and it goes like all the way down to her pants or whatever the hell she's wearing. I was like, all right. Rec is my projection of a perfect appearance type. Thank you. That's great. Very Dorito, yes. Yes, she is very, very V-shaped. Supposed to be a very idealized sort of guy. A giant is gonna kill her with his guitar, basically. Like, he's humongous. Honestly, Cassandra gonna break her ankles more if she's wearing roller skates while fighting. I think I understand why I dislike Cassandra. Ah, why do you dislike Cassandra? Look how cute she is. Okay. What fighter is bad in design but is fun to play? As a proud American, he is tall, big, but I've seen bigger. As a Senator Armstrong, right? From Metal Gear Revengeance. He's pretty gigantic. She looks like my ex, but do not fret. I can learn to love her. Okay. That's fine. I hope one day you'll learn to love her. What fighter is bad in design but is fun to play? You mean like fighter as in like singular fighter or fighting game? Singular fighter, I think. Huh. Hmm. Fighter that's Ganondorf. Ganondorf from Smash. He's incredibly fun to play, but he's just so badly designed. Um, though I would say like a lot of fighting games aren't like in total aren't well designed because um they're really unbalanced after a while. Singular Dr. Faust, the original Dr. Baldhead. Wow. Cassandra personality of a tomboy, body of the opposite of what tomboy is. I know the word. I love Dr. Faust. Faust is a interesting character. I will say Gandalf. Just like Smash is still like big for me, and Gandalf is kind of like the character everyone plays. Captain Falcon is well designed though. Typically though, he's also really fun. Tomboy means woman acting masculine like a boy, so the opposite would be a femboy. Somebody say femboy? Look how cute. Look how precious. Okay. Oh, guys, it's finally over. Oh my god. I think this is also Tom Girl. I'll say this, then she got the body of a fertility idol. Yeah. It's good though, right? It's good. Alright, I'll post that later. Wait, the things on her thighs, are those live bullets? No, they're fake. Charlie is like second place for my tier list. Autumn. Yeah, it's we got Wreck, Charlie, Cassandra so far. I got two others. We can tier list it. Everyone can put out their tier lists. Those aren't live bullets. It's just if you look up old like punk stuff, there's like people who have these bullet belts. and they'll be like fake, you know, like they're not big enough to be those kind of bullets. You know, fake bullet belts. I don't know if you've seen like those with the M4, those big machine guns in Vietnam, where people have like draped over. They have these giant bullet belts draped over them. You can get fake ones and kind of make it your belt. First place goes to Rec. Yep, I figured. Big muscle man. Uh, gunmetal gray. Okay. And then I need like a darker version. Darker purpley version. Even darker. That's literally darker than that. That's too saturated. Okay. Yeah, it's a barrel. And then that's also going to go over here. Honestly, if Rex's name is a nickname, that's what Rex's real name, because I don't know. Rex's name is a nickname. The characters who've been there for a long time have only nicknames. They like choose their own names, or like Cassandra is like her given name, and Charlie is his given name. Do you want to know how to pass the punk test and not be a poser? Pretty sure I'm a pretty big poser. Fun fact that punk style originates in London with British rock stars. It does. That's actually why he has these American flags on the lapels. Because I remember like seeing a lot of like British flags on people's leather jackets in old punk pictures. So I put American flags on them. I figured. Yeah. How do I pass the punk test though? I need to know. I need to fake it till I make it. Oh my god, so much to do. I love the punk style fashion. Yep, it's very cool. Obviously, I do. I this whole game around it. Wreck is probably the most standard, punk version. I'm gonna tell this because I see this happen many times at one point. You get a large following and you do a Q&A and they ask the male character. Oh my god. I have to get that Q&A video out. I was supposed to get it out for the 1K one, but then the channel blew up really fast. Nah, 4K, you have to know. I'll just say it's this big. That's how big it is. How you pass it is simple. Own it. Don't follow anyone, and if any questions, say them fuck off. I dress how I dress because punk is about individual expression. That's right. It's whatever pisses you off more. That's what it is. It's an attitude. What is your favorite style of fashion, Inferno? I like fantasy nonsense. I guess it's real life fashion. Um, I gotta remember the name of it. Streetwear is pretty cool. I do enjoy that. Bohemian Slackers Chic. I think that's what it's called. Rex 7. Oh, people, it's confirmed he's a show. My fashion style, comfortable, excellent. Yes, that's the best fashion style. Goth and cyberpunk. Goth is pretty fun. I'll make some much fan-made lore for Rec. Cool. Yeah, but yeah, okay. Now we're actually done. I get all the colors, and I think now we're back to Cassandra scared in her room. I agree. Cool. Nice. The Inferno got his first pro shipper. That's what we need. We need the what was it, live journal? I forgot what it was. I don't know what the fan fiction websites were. 99% sure, but this is in America, right? This is in New York. I don't like ships. I like wreck. Okay, you can shipwreck with yourself. What was that character? Mary Sue was like a self-insert, right? With Star Trek. It originally came from a fan fiction. I ship myself with relaxation. I see. That's nice. Nice joke. Joke Inferno. That's where the word Mary Sue came from. That is where it came from. That is the internet lore. Nice, I got a character in for Autumn Packmaster. Bucket Girl with a mop as a weapon. Hey, my chat is broken. How are you? But I say for everyone's sake, there's a reason Cassandra wears caution tape. There's a reason why she's single. Well, there's a reason why she's single. She's got problems, man. Got a lot of problems. Alright, she has her little hair antenna. Doing good. That's good. We're just talking about some stuff. I just finished this little sketch. You're here in stream, so you get to see it early. We'll put this up on the community notes. I don't know if you saw this image from the game. He's gigantic, right? I thought add his little coat on Cassandra. Also Charlie. Cassandra's just broke. Yeah, I was still styling, yeah. I'm waiting for I can fix her. Yeah, she's that kind of character. She's an I can fix her character. You're gonna have to fix her first. I'm broken, I'm fixed. I was lost, but now I'm found. You got problems, sounds like my type of girl. Man, Joker, you can fix her. If you can fix her, you know. They'll find your body with a broken pelvis. Nah. Cassandra fronts a lot. She doesn't know what she's doing. I wonder, what if there was a certain Art of Autumn character who's gonna be the most popular with a certain art? I mean, on the internet, it's gonna be Charlie. I bet. I bet it's gonna be Charlie. Actually, you know what? Well, where's Astolfo? Astolfo was in Fate. One of them. There's like a million of them, but he's in one of them. I wonder how he compares to all those other characters. Rex gonna get the strap, man. One second, let me just delete this. I gotta see, like, what's on the floor on this place, because it should be clear, but I want something on it. BL for the mans. So blue coconut, hard outside but soft inside. Yeah, basically. She kind of acts like she's this sort of cool criminal character, but then like that's what she's like compensating for something, right? She puts on a mask, and like you see she does graffiti, so the idea is that she's not actually a she vandalizes stuff, but she's not trying to cause any trouble. She's just kind of an artist. And like Rec is an actual criminal. He's like an actual gang member. and he sees right through her basically immediately. He doesn't say anything, but he can tell that she's not about that life, but she acts like she is. Koofy, what do you mean by? Oh, that's right, he does. That does. I have to look at subways again. Subway trains. I guess I know who's got more smut fanfics. I mean, if we're gonna talk about writing, it's gotta be Reg, right? Because, like, I think women are on those, like, the writing stuff. They read that kind of thing. Cassandra, this what I'm thinking is the type of dog that barks loud but in front of someone she's quiet. Yeah, sort of. Only thing that's nice about her is her art, yeah. Let's see, trains. 80s. I was in Atlanta having to deal with Marta recently. It's been a while, but it's just smelled like piss, and it was confusing. There was construction as usual, but I'm just glad it's there, even if it is just annoying as hell. And I missed my stop at like 11 p.m., so I had to go one more over. No one was there. Nobody. You know, it's terrible. Like when no one's there, but there's like when one person there, one other person there. That sucks too. That's like it like makes it creepier. You know, it's a really normal person, but yeah, Wrecker's gonna be in so much ships and fanfic, gay ships. When reading these, yep. Oh, definitely Rex. People love making the big tough guys in the bottoms. Huh. But for stuff to add to the panel, broken skateboard, empty pizza box, bottle of something. Actually, yeah, they could just use it for like a trash area. I gotta think better. I'm supposed to be the great artist over here. Those are great ideas. Oh, first of all, supposed to be like, no, actually not garbage on this. It wouldn't make any sense for that. Oh, you know what? For one, I can add like a bucket because there's like a leak right here. And they collect the water. Yeah, I can add like a pile of trash over here. I don't know what it would be. Would it be like stuff? Well, oh, right, okay. I mean, this supposed to be a abandoned place no one uses, right? So trash dump sort of. So what it is, these are all abandoned, but they cleaned it up. But the where Cassandra is sleeping in like a storage area, they just temporarily um gave her like a mattress. That's why the mattress is on the ground. And so like this isn't like a completely random place. Add a box as a trash can and melted candle wax because I know somebody died in the subway. Huh. Add some old shoe polish stains. Yeah, I guess I could like yeah, add more of a story to this. Especially make the ground more messed up. It's not like they cleaned everything. No, the ideas are good because like it's a storage area plus like where they put their shower because they have like one of those tubs that they move around and put places. So like it could be like a storage area. So like if they have their skateboards there, they can put it there. If they have like a bike, they just put it in there. Um, like a regular bike, not a motorcycle. Empty pizza box is another one. That's a good idea. Well, you know what I can do as well? I do like the idea of like they are actually using it as target practice, so there's bullet holes in it. That'd be a cool idea. Add a bunch of egg cartons neatly tied up in the corner. Egg cartons, yeah. Yeah, I can add them right here. Oh yeah, you know what they could do? They could like they could collect like recycled bottles and then sell them for money because they're broke. So generally broke. I mean, Rec sometimes has a job. So. You put these like the egg cartons right here. I suggest then a skateboard, beating up metal bat. Oh, beating up. I because I don't want you to walk around nude, a bras and panties or feminine. If you like a different term, because you can use the cardboard egg cartons can be used in the way to cancel loud noise and generally used in hen houses to keep quiet. That's a good idea. Because that is like part of like tiny house living is like using everything and homesteading. Yeah, I really need more stuff here. Beat up metal bat, that's good. Some clothes. Oh, you know what I could do? I could add like literally like a suitcase, like those luggage suitcases. A broken luggage thing. I like a suitcase idea, yeah. This and it's broken. Like one of my suitcases are broken. Like the thing, it's actually pretty dangerous. We threw it away, but the the little walker that you can pull up and like pull, that's stuck up, and the handle broke off. So now they're just these two metal jutting poles with like exposed sharp edges, just out there. So we threw it away, but they should have that there. Add multiple broken wood train track pieces. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Also, add an old zipperless black backpack. Yeah. Let's get all this in. Let's get rid of you. Let's put this here. Make sure I remember this perspective. Thinking about it and wanting to be a little funny. When she sees the undergarments or when she tries them on, she comments that they're too small. I see those a lot. That'd be a really fun one. Like when she's picking out her clothes, she can talk about that. Add a construction discarded hose that can be used to transfer water. That's a good idea. I should put a hose here because there's a lot of like this is where the bathroom is, not the bathroom, the shower is. So there does have to be like a bunch of stuff involved with that. Um, so I think like I can add. Let's see. I can add like a hose here. Looking a little more crowded now. Is it possible to get a small water tank and pump because it's necessary? Can't remember how I made it. I think I did either an electric pump or a foot pump to get the water, but I'm not. I think they would have an electric pump. Just the pump is enough. It is a suggestion because what I can tell you, have no problem showing off the human physique, say in a tasteful way. Well, there's a lot of that. I'm just showing you the safe, I don't know, safer work, but the parts I can show you on YouTube. There's quite a few other ones I can't. I'll have to put on Twitter or Reddit, maybe. Not sure. Hey there, poor metal bucket will do. Yeah. Foot pump makes sense. It's not electricity unless generator. Yeah. Actually, let me see. Can I show this? No, I can't show that on mine. Not yet. Makes sense, but just a bucket with clean water inside a. Well, the idea is like there's a leak. There's a leak here, or there was a leak, and And there's a bucket here, and they collect that and filter it and use it for stuff. They have a bunch of those around the place to filter in rainwater. It gets more explicit, yes. Much more explicit. Like, she just covered up here because she's, like, scared. It's supposed to show that she's scared. It's a very useful thing. I think in, like, the next page. No, next page. No, this is not the. This is a different one. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like a 4-page sequence. I second coffee on the foot pump for water. Cheap and it works, yeah. I know damn well they sometimes eat with just their bare hands while eating on a big ass plate. They eat the pizza and just cut out the card. They order pizza, get the cardboard, and eat off that. Classic. How old is she? Okay. How Cassandra is college aged. All the younger characters are college aged, and the older characters are like they are like parent aged. Think of it like that. I don't usually use explicit ages. Are kind of useless. Like, think about how people are in college, that they're like the first time they're out on their own with a bunch of people their own age. How they are. That's kind of how these characters act. Whereas people who are like way older, they aren't parents they probably should be, or they start acting like their dad, their moms and dads. That's what Rek and the other character is. It's like a think of it like it's about character, not about like whatever the age of these fictional characters are. Sometimes they need rice. 20 plus. If that's college aged, it's college aged. Cassandra gives the vibe of a 21, 23-year-old. You know what? That's how old I was when I was in college. Because say this, there are people who do not look their age, like my sister. She looks around in her mid-20s. She still looks like she was around 19. Yeah. Some people say I don't look my age. With my beard, I very much look my age, though. I look older and I got called ma'am during my high school days. Dang. You got respect. You got that respect. College days, if you graduate on time, Andy's traditional schooling system. 1921. Oh, 21. I think I graduate. I mean, yeah, okay, 21. Yeah, 21. And in America, I think it's like 1822. It's 4 years. This is a minor pet peeve, but it always annoys me when people go like realistic body shape, that realistic body shape this, but refuse to acknowledge that some people don't look their age. I mean, it's uh, it's not a conversation I really even get into. It's just that stuff belongs on Twitter. Just go on Twitter and argue about it, and stay in Elon Musk's zoo for narcissists. I don't talk about that kind of thing. It's for me, like, it's more than a pet peeve for me. I get legitimately annoyed, but the people who don't know me thought I was a trainee teacher. Oh, that's interesting. uh, let's see what else. What else do I do? What more details can I put in here? Do you guys get in arguments over like on the internet? I think I haven't done that in years. Like many, many years. Especially like a back and forth argument. Sorry, so I have annoyance with these type of people because their term of redesign just making them annoys hell at me. Sorry, you don't have to be sorry. I'm not saying like, oh, you don't ever say that here. I'm just saying like, to me that conversation is like is all, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you basically. I don't mean like, I mean I didn't mean to like say, hey, like you're causing a problem. You're not. I'm saying like I'm agreeing with you in saying that's dumb, and I get really I really don't like it. So. Arguments, God, no, it's just stupid. Yep, you're right. Just with my guy friends. I did have a because it's fiction. That's right. We're switching the topic back to autumn. Yeah. I think I'm gonna like add like a bunch of scratches on the floor right here where people walk in. Anyway, back to the drawing. It's the acronym of autumn is remarkable because autumn, yes, it was a very, it's a very serendipitous because I didn't mean to do that. Are we gonna get an autumn stage for Autumn Inferno? You know, I wanted to make like a stage outside. I want to make an outside stage where like they're in like a lake. So how'd she end up naked with just a blanket to cover herself in train car? She doesn't like sleep. She doesn't have like a bunch of clothes, um, and it gets hot in there. So she just sleeps with that. And her regular outfit isn't like a sleep outfit. So also, you know, it looks good. Looks real good. Maybe making a stage inside a subway train. Yeah, I can make it inside the whole subway. I can make it inside the subway because I do need a ceiling. I need to contrive a ceiling at all times, and I don't know how to do it. It's pretty hard. Sleeps nude rare, but not common. I slept in my box. She sleeps in her panties. She's in her underwear. She's not wearing a bra. That's it. High body temperature. There's also just no air conditioning. Right? They're just out. If it's hot, it's hot. If it's cold, it's cold. Again, egg cards can be used at regular temperature if properly sealed. You know, should probably like should probably look into this. Should probably look into that more because like stuff you can actually do. Because I haven't looked up like tiny house stuff in a while. I don't think they're that handy. I mean, like people have used God every single thing possible. At least in their like homestead tiny house projects. Typically, I see egg cartons like I see them used as like plants for plants and gardening and stuff. Okay. Hmm. Puppies. Like Saint Bernards. I'll put another gun here. True, when people design tiny houses, they usually think about maximizing their storage. Yeah, they they do a bunch of stuff, especially with the cars, vans, and stuff. Add one shorts and hang it on the wall. Yeah, the like I can do like that. I don't know how they would hang it, but this is like steel. They would have to drill in here through the steel and then attach something and then go through here and attach something else. I guess I could do that. Hmm. So the house is a pretty big brain, yeah. Also, I know tiny boats are rather long boats. I think there's a British thing with canals. There's people who live on the long boats. That's really good too. It's hanging on a loose piece of steel. Yeah, it could like something very dangerously like poking out through here, and they use that to hang their stuff. No, I'm remembering like they could do like a welding stuff. Oh man, I forgot how it looked. Like a TIG welder or whichever one it was. We put the fire extinguishers there as well. We're going to get a wake scene for everyone. Oh, the clothesline can be outside. Yeah, that too. Get a wake scene. What is that? And our broken coat hangers that's not taped together. I gotta add these details, like actual details like this. Drill my man. Have you seen the legs they can kick a hole in? Yeah. They have Chun-Li legs over here. Actually, not quite. They really bumped them up in City of the Wolves. Let's see. I can add like a little more detail here. The thing is, like anything I add, I have to actually add it here as well. And keep it consistent. You don't skip leg day here, that's right. a bouquet of free flowers that Charlie got for free at a Valentine's event. Gonna add that here. A bouquet of flowers. Like a random one. Ah. I don't know why, but I feel like they all have different hair colors. Blue blonde, blue green. I mean all five. Yeah, they just have like a different main color each. So right now we're at like I think it's gonna be Charlie's yellow, Cassandra's blue, sort of. Rec is red. The other ones are gonna be green and purple. So they all have different colors. Thank you, City of the Wolves, for Chun-Li. Yes, yeah, they specifically broke the rules to make her thighs bigger. We appreciate it. And Rex empty racket bag folded to the side. Yeah, actually, did I not? I did have some thoughts about. Yeah. Pac-Mats are gonna be orange. I did have an idea for like. Where was it? Here, like she's like there's a weapon here. There's like a there's on the weapon on these seats right here. So it's right next to her bed. In case something happens. And it's like open. Or maroon. Her bat. Oh, that's right. Yeah, where is her bat? I wasn't mean like a gun, but I did not put her bat where it should be. That metal pipe has probably been used as a single-use gunpowder gun. Wait, as final one thing to down is ready. Abandon hope, all who enter here. Dante's Inferno. Yes, I do know that. It would be over the door, so. So, like, wherever you leave the subway, it would always be saying abandon all hope. That'd be pretty funny. Pipe guns in my. Let's see. I'm gonna look at pipe guns. That's an interesting take. I'm gonna put that on the door. Actually, it's a little more punchy. Do any of you watch One Piece where Sabo uses a pipe? I've heard of pipe bombs. I've never heard of pipe guns. Oh, improvised firearm. Okay, I see. Anyway, yeah. I've not seen that scene. I don't watch One Piece either. Okay, so this is how a pipe gun works. It works like a mini cannon combined with a shotgun. You ever read Dante's Inferno? I have, in fact, read Dante's Inferno. I really like Dante's Inferno. Yeah. So it's it's really good, especially like it's really weirdly descriptive. That is what I got from it. Like it's somehow really captures the imagination, like how detailed everything is, how grand it all feels. I think it's actually Ben and all hope ye who enter here. Should be this like yeah, these steel things down here. Pretty sure, yeah. It goes over here and that's gone. I don't know why I removed those. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, you know what? I could add like a broken guitar. Looking at Cassandra, I remember a funny joke. It says you're suffering from lack of bodily nutrients. Looks like Cassandra is double, triple D. by saying yeah, not knowing the reason. She's a fun character. It's fun to draw. Wait, what is Cassandra's cup size? I have no idea. Big. Real damn big. That's what it is. I didn't think too hard about it. I drew whatever came to mind. I was like, that's good, and that's what we're sticking with. Like it's a broken guitar. Completely different guitar. I think I'll make like one of those. Yeah, these triangle guitars. All right, works for me. Yep, you understand. You get it. He gets it. But the whole entire joke is, my dude, your boobs are what's taking your nutrients. How do you not notice? Yeah. Everything goes to her boobs. This place feels like a storage of great workers. Us, not you artists, but us, the people who made the ideas. I thought of some ideas. Hang on. Where is... Did I? What did I write here? Huh. Oh no, I covered up Gamers Rise Up. Oh, whatever. Oh yeah. Some broken windows. Um, Okay, okay. Arino, I think we're done with it basically all at this point. You just need to sand off the edges and you're done. This part of the panel, I guess. Yeah, it looks like there's not really much I can add anymore. Anyway, let's just redraw it now for the second one. This. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not really even really because you have everything down. Basically, I can't think of anything else that is beyond shit posting. Shit posting is valuable. So we're almost done with the stream anyway. Alright. Oh. This door. It's alright. I think I'm gonna just just make it wider like that. There you go. Wonders of digital art. Okay. 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 Oh, but there's stuff that's even more suspicious. Don't get me wrong, I'm like the fan service in the jail fix, but I'll have to see to believe. It's not like that explicit. It's just nudity. I just have to find a place to post all of it once it's done. Might have to be the website. Oh, basic nudity. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. I don't post. I wouldn't post like sexual content on the internet yet. Maybe when I'm much older and people aren't looking at looking at me as much. I'll have to leave that for fan art. Okay. And there's like stuff here as well. There's more trash. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you say. Well, then I can only hope you make it big because, in my honest opinion, if you keep up this hard work and showing this much dedication, I can see you getting big. That's all hope. Let's all hope together. Thank you, Dark Sun. We'll get there. We'll get there. Or at least have a cult following. It's cult following's enough to have a good living on the internet, at least. I guess you can really only have a cult following on the internet. Very few people can get like mainstream appeal. Oh man, I'm not even in frame. Okay. Okay, I think that's it for today. Ignore this if you want, but after looking at Cassandra and her animation, I can't unsee her not having a dang, alright. That's that's something. That's a good note to end it on. We'll end the stream here. I'll see y'all Monday. But thanks for coming. It's like I think one of the shorts is doing pretty well, so more people came than usual. But thanks for talking, thanks for coming, and it really does help. I know I say it every time, but it's true. I know it's very out of pocket, but that's no problem. I mean, I like you can see what I draw, so it's not that big. It's not that big a leap. But yeah, I just it's 5, so we'll be back Monday doing RRR, and yeah, we'll just continue on till everything's done. Oh, I'll see you guys next time. I mean, blue is our color, right? That's our theme.